of 6, and it's another pass from us. It's Watford versus Everton. Watford plus 345. Failed to score at the weekend, going down to Palace. Everton minus 125. Still not safe. Need the points against a Watford side who are down. Mark O'Hare, under or over 2.5 goals. Can see this being an over, but it's at minus 115. The draw is at plus 285. Everton will be happy with another point.
Yeah, they would. I can't back Everton at minus money. I'm still very unwilling to pile too much praise on Everton, despite beating both Chelsea and Leicester on paper, really good, impressive wins. But as I just said, Jordan Pickford was man of the match in both of those wins, which probably tells its own story. I think Yerry Mina is now injured again, which is a really big blow because he's been knitting that dreadful defence together since he came back from injury. And they probably will stay up now, but they were one of favourites at Leicester on Sunday, and it just kind of beggars belief, really. I don't know what people are seeing or why the market is so fond of them, really. I know there's motivation comes into it, but even still, I guess the mood has changed around Goodison at the moment, and there is confidence about them. They'll feel there's a bit of momentum about them too, and they'll see this as a very winnable game. But as you say, I think they'd be quite happy with a point here. And they're going to a Watford team who signed off quite a few weeks ago. I think 6 defeats on the spin, 7 losses in 9. Just a massively sort of negative mindset around the club as well, with Roy Hodgson leaving, and supporters are pretty furious about the direction of the club and the way in which Hodgson has kind of handled his stint there as well. And look, they've lost 14 home Premier League matches this season, including, I think it's 13 on the spin, which is a top flight record as well. So impossible to have faith in Watford, but at the same time, you've got absolutely no business back in Everton at minus money either. So just an easy leave again for me, to be honest. There may be goals, but I just really dislike Everton. I don't think they're very good at all. And when you see them at minus money, it kind of has its bearings in other markets too. And it's just I'd rather back out other bets elsewhere.
100% agree. I mean, that's it. There's no value. How can you trust a side who, okay, they've beaten in recent times Chelsea, Leicester and Man United, but in all them games, they've scraped, absolutely scraped. Watford are big, strong, and listen, they might be the ones that now in front of their home fans, they're the ones that are free. I just can't go near it, Stinch.
Yeah, I mean, Watford lost 14 of 17 home games. Everton lost 12 of 17 away. Like, you can't trust either team, and Mark's absolutely right. His Everton price is absolutely shocking, but it's because obviously they need something, and Watford are already down. But that doesn't mean that it's a free hit, basically. It doesn't mean that you can just back Everton blindly and go, okay, yeah, there's a good chance I'm not even going to double my money, sort of thing. No way you could trust Everton, and Mark's perfectly right to point out that Jordan Pickford's been man of the match in the last 2 games, which tells you everything. I mean, you look at the 2 teams. Watford conceded 70 goals, Everton conceded 56. If you're really desperate for a bet in this game, I would look at the over 2.5 at minus 115. Mentioned on the last show that the month of May is the highest goal output in the Premier League because of the on the beach factor and players switching off. So Everton obviously need the points, and you'd expect them probably to score, given they're the ones that should be taking the game to the opposition. And if they score, I think the game probably opens up a little bit more. But yeah, impossible really to trust either team to do anything. Watford have been shocking, really. Their decision-making process in their manager selection is just abysmal, and they kind of just deserve everything they get with going down.
Agree. Move on. No picks. Get on.